I love Netflix. Wait a minute, wait a minute. I appreciate Netflix for what it does. And I think that Netflix does what he's supposed to do pretty well. I know that recently the stocks of Netflix fall because there's nothing good on Netflix and everything. And it's understandable, but I do find some interesting stuff on Netflix. And I appreciate it for what they do because what they do it pretty well. I do talk more than one language, so I think that changed a little bit of stuff. So I'm watching a lot of content from different culture in Netflix in the original language because I'm fancy and I'm not an hipster. It's a joke. But by watching content from other countries, other culture on Netflix, there's one thing that's clear. Netflix is just woke for the Western people. I think it's a little bit mean, but I was watching an African show. I forget the name because that's how I work. One of the joke is that a character was calling one of his friend, right? And his friend was called Sam. The way that he was talking on the phone, let's say he was supposed to answer that he leaned one way. I was just watching it because I was thinking that the end will be funny. In Africa, contrary to the West, some stuff are really taboo. Let's say it that way. And the thing is that at the end, it was a woman in the group. So yeah, so it made me laugh because I know that Netflix love to do that on American content, but nobody will do it in African content because it won't be well received. People who will be working on it will not do it because it's dangerous for them and all other reason. That being said, at the same time, if you watch American content, depending on what you watch, you can have Cobra Kai, who's really, really, really great, or something really, really woke. So I just find it funny because I'm watching Korean stuff, African stuff, Japanese stuff. I love the anime section. It's pretty good. It's fun. You can just binge watch them, even if they don't have a lot. So that's why I should have control too. European stuff, except French, because you know. So yeah, that all the flack that Netflix get, it's just because of American content who's pretty woke. But if you watch like content from other country, they're not woke. Like Japanese stuff is just weird. It's always weird. Korean stuff is pretty good, and it's still pretty good. So yeah, it's just the Western stuff on Netflix that's pretty woke. And I think that Netflix get a lot of flack, but I think if you watch it right, like I do, you'll find a new appreciation of Netflix. At the same time, I don't pay for it, so who cares? I hope you like it, and don't forget, stay passionate.